What's up, everybody? We went camping. I'm gonna apologize right now. The wind is crazy right now. We're in southeastern Ohio at a VRBO spot, cabin we've rented before. We brought the family, and they're staying in the cabin, and we're staying in the camper. First real camping experience with the Maverick, and it did phenomenal, like amazing. The spot that we're in, it's not really made for camping. Tent camping maybe, but you see I don't know if you can see the grade of that hill coming down is crazy. And we purposely made the truck heavier than the camper. It's already heavier than the camper, but we loaded it appropriately. But reverse is good. Forward, I had to use, going up that hill a little bit, I had to use slippery mode and low gear. And low gear in this thing is awesome. Like, it tugs that camper around. Great. Tow haul for most of the trip in southern Ohio, except for when we got on some flat ground. We can put it in normal mode and it was fine. It just lugs down and it shifts more radically in normal mode. It can handle it, but it's just abusive. So it's smarter to run it in tow haul, because the engine braking is a big feature for this thing. It'll, going down hills when you hit the brakes, it'll help you out with the engine by downshifting. So kind of like an engine brake. This thing, highly recommend. We hit some crazy bumps where this should have jerked the crap out of this truck, and this thing was a lifesaver. It's a torsion hitch by Gen Y, and it is perfect. It worked great. Really, I mean, other than a little bit of squat, really didn't feel like we were towing a big, huge camper proportionate to the truck. But this is, hang on, let me get back further. Just a really cool little setup. We got a little bit less fuel mileage than towing it empty, which you would expect. We got 13.9 to 14.3, and unloaded this thing I can get 15, but wasn't too crazy because we had a lot of food. We were at the max for this camper of cargo, so we were probably around 500 pounds of cargo with clothes and everything. But got it all. We got the emergency brake set because we are on a hill. I was able to get it kind of level, but it is leaning back a little bit. It's all 12 volt stuff. There's no propane fridge or anything, so the only thing we have is propane for the heater, which it did fine. It barely had to run. This camper is super insulated. It was a little chilly last night. That's our view. Really recommend Spiker Springs cabin. It's affordable. There's no cell service. We're plugged in. It's not. It's only 15 amp, but I mean, there's nothing running. So got the little level blocks going on just for some footing. And everything is chalked. But yeah, just wanted to share. I'll get towing videos. We're thinking about doing some rolling shots on the way home, so I'll get those. Oh, and these mirrors worked phenomenal. Like, they were phenomenal. They you could see both marker lights of the camper, put it that way, which is huge. And I'm talking about the outside rear one. So the regular mirrors, you can't see anything. And they really didn't vibrate that much. We strapped them down pretty tight. Without those mirrors, it would have been a lot worse to tow, because I did tow it without those mirrors, and it sucks. So for like $40, I'll take it. I can see both those marker lights on the outside, which is huge because that means I can see the car coming around that side or behind me. It's still not a Dodge 5500, but that's okay because when we unhook, we're getting 30 miles a gallon. So I'm alright with that. But yeah, just wanted to make a little video. Finally got to use it, guys. So definitely recommend that camper. Definitely recommend that truck. We'll see ya.